Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. David Bowie. I love David Bowie. But, and this is a big but, the last album I bought by David Bowie was 1993's Black Tie, White Noise. Now, I didn't care for the album. I'll be honest with you. I just didn't care for the album. And I thought, okay, he's going in a totally different direction than what he was doing in the 80s. And I'm not sure I like it. And I stopped buying the David Bowie albums. But I wasn't buying much new stuff in the 90s anyways. And it wasn't until the early 2000s they put out a box set of David Bowie's 90s albums on compact disc as twofers. So there was two discs with each of the albums in the box set. The first disc was the album. The second disc was like 12-inch mixes, single mixes, B-sides, things like that. And listening through the albums, I went, these are really good albums. Why didn't I buy these? What was wrong with me? Why didn't I buy these albums? They're really good. Then last year, in 2021, they put out another box set. This box set is a continuation of the box sets that were being put out for David Bowie since 2015. And they include all of the albums from his first albums to, well, they haven't done the last box set. So this is the fifth in the box set series. There should be probably one more box set that covers the 2000s. This box set is called Brilliant Adventures 1992 through 2001 and includes the albums Black Tie, White Noise, The Buddha of Suburbia, Outside, Earthling, and Hours, along with BBC Radio Theatre, unreleased album called Toy, and Recall 5, which is 4 albums in itself of single mixes, extended mixes, B-sides, things like that. There's 18 12-inch vinyl albums in this box set. Now, I'm through Black Tie, White Noise, The Buddha of Suburbia, Outside, and I'm currently listening to Earthling, which, as I'm listening to it, I'm going, wow, I love this album. This is definitely Bowie's best album from the 90s. I just love the album. And the album has a great cover. I mean, he's got a Union Jack type overcoat on. And it's just great. And he's overlooking like a valley. And the album is like industrial electronic music. It's a real change for Bowie. He's going in a totally different direction on this album, but it is phenomenal. And he's got a lot of singles on this thing. I mean, Little Wonder was a single, Battle for Britain, Dead Man Walking. Love Dead Man Walking. Great song. Telling Lies. And then I'm Afraid of Americans, which is, again, just a great song. And he does that with Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. But the song I want to cover is 7 Years in Tibet, which was also a single and is just a rocker. I just love this song. So we're going to watch a video. Now, the video is from the David Bowie's 50th birthday party concert. And it includes David Bowie and the Foo Fighters doing the song. But, again, another but, it's not the live version of the song. It's actually a studio version from the album Earthling. Somebody took that concert footage and put the studio version on top, which is making me happy because that's the version I want to actually react to, is the studio version. Plus, now you get to see David Bowie kind of like sing it with the Foo Fighters. So you get the best of both worlds. I hope everybody's happy with that. I know I am. So here we go with David Bowie doing 7 Years in Tibet. Just a dynamite song.
I drink in the shadows of an evening sky. See nothing at all.
That is just dynamite. That is just dynamite. The song starts out kind of slow and methodical. It kind of gets in there, and then Boy starts singing, and they kind of like filter his voice. So it's not the traditional Boy voice. It sounds differently, of course. And then the heavy guitars come in. I mean, it just rocks out at that point. I just love that. I mean, that's one of those like headbangers. You'd be like, wow, bang, bang, bang. Just great guitar work. And he wrote this song with Reeves Gabriel, which is his guitarist on the particular album, on Earthling as well. Guy's a great guitarist. So just love this. Let's continue. This is some good stuff. Just dynamite song. Just dynamite. Wow. Just wow. That is just a great song. I couldn't find another spot to stop it and talk about it because it just rocked. I mean, it just kept on going as just a hard rocker, and the drumming in this thing. I mean, the guy was just pounding the heck out of the drums. That was great. Keyboards were great on this thing. I mean, it had everything. This song had a little bit of everything, but it was the intenseness of the guitars and Bowie's voice. I mean, he's kind of like yelling at the end. Just dynamite. Like I said, first time I heard this, it was like, this is a great rocker. As soon as those guitars came in, about a minute into the song or a minute and a half into the song, after he started singing and all these heavy guitars come in, it was like, yeah, I'm just like rocking my whole body. Great song. Just love 7 Years in Tibet by David Bowie off the Earthling album. It's just a dynamite song. And what's phenomenal about Bowie, just to hit on one more thing, what's phenomenal about Bowie is all the changes he made through his whole career in recording music. The guy kind of was a leader in music or a chameleon in music. It was one of the two. I mean, you take his Space Oddity. That was, kind of a psychedelic song, but it was beyond psychedelic. And then his Man Who Sold the World album was just kind of a hard rocker, a lot of influence by Mark Bolan of T-Rex on that album. And Spiders from Mars, I mean, again, another phenomenal change in his persona and how he presented his music. And it was that way through his whole career. He never stuck with one genre or style of music. He was constantly changing and driving other artists to go beyond as well to try to keep up with him. He was phenomenal. Just a great artist. So I hope you enjoy David Bowie, 7 Years in Tibet from the Earthling album. I know I love this song. If you do like it, hit that like button. Just push the like. If you have any comments about David Bowie, 7 Years in Tibet, the Earthling album, or any of his stuff that he did in the 90s, put it in the comments below. That'd be really cool. I'd appreciate that. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that too. Ring the bell for updates to my latest videos. So I'm hoping you're having a super duper day, and I hope this song put a big super duper smile on your face. And peace out, baby.